Now, here's another thing that men talk about when it comes to a long-term relationship or marriage. They oftentimes talk about how the respect is lost in communication with women. And so when it comes to any issue that there is a complaint about, a discrepancy, when it comes to them expressing it to their man, over time, it's a lack of respect that develops. And so how do you feel about that? Do you feel like sometimes women do lose respect or lose sight of the fact that even though I'm upset, like there is a way that I could go about this or deliver this message?
We're not even going to give women. There's certain women who do so. Yes, they lose respect after some time. It's just like, they say, you chase for someone after you catch them, keep chasing. You see what I'm saying?
Amen.
I respected this person in the very beginning. I listened to him. I loved him, all this stuff, and then I got him. And then eventually, it's whatever. Same thing men do, you see? So I'm not going to say all women do this, all men do this, but if you both aren't constantly working at your relationship, of course that's what's going to happen. So we'll just end that there because it's constant work when you're in a relationship with someone. It should be constant work.
Now, speaking of work, women on the adverse side would say about men don't want to put in the work. That, today's... Go ahead, do you feel
I would disagree. There's some men who do.
But do you think that may have a lot to do with that narrative when it comes to the subject of men being feminine, women being more masculine? Because a lot of this stuff, I'm basically reading out what, women have told me about men being a little softer or more sensitive. It seems like it's coming from all these
magazines and stuff because real men are still real men. You see what I'm saying? They don't feel like... their actions show what their intentions are. You see what I'm saying? You should be able to read from someone what their real intentions are. If someone is giving you, I always say actions speak far louder than words. You know what I'm saying? And it's to the point that, hey, it goes back to it that if this person's not giving you the same time or amount of time that you're giving them,
right?
Then you should be able to read that. So. It's just real men are still out there. They're still doing their own thing.
I'll try to keep it real.
They're still dating. I don't like the word dating. They're still courting. They're still doing all that stuff to show the woman that they're involved. They're with them and all that. So where's the big?
Well, because it seems like it's various reasons when it comes to responsibility. Women may feel like today's men, even though there are some men that take care of their business, for the most part, today's men as a whole has taken a back seat and when it comes to accepting the responsibilities of a relationship, making sure that a woman are taken care of, taking pride in being a provider, taking pride in protecting the family, taking pride in being a leader by example.
That's all coming from teaching. Who's teaching them? You see what I'm saying? Because you learn from an example in your life, right? So if you didn't have that kind of example, and we're not just talking about a father, did you have a basketball coach who was like this, or uncles, friends, fathers of friends, Did you see that? Did you see a man treating a woman this way? Did you learn this? If you didn't learn that, then we're going back to, nature nurture situation. And if they're not being taught how to treat women, if all they're listening to is whatever the rap music is, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? If all they're listening to is this kind of, music that we hear today that is just bombarding us, if they're only seeing the kind of shows that are out there these days, if the lifestyle that they want to emulate is what is right now, then of course we have the men who are not committed, the ones who treat you like crap, the ones who are not dating you, they're just they're just having sex with you and keeping it moving, and you catch feelings, that's on you. That's what we have. That's the level. That's the caliber of men.
Some men that we do have. On the flip side,
absolutely, who want to be basketball wives, kind of girls, groupies, and all this stuff.
Or will smash and pass.
Absolutely, and guess what? But to each his own. If you know what you want, you dictate what you're going to, allow. And I hope that you've, been forward with that. But it just depends on the person. If the person doesn't know what they want, they're just gonna let whatever happen to them until they learn. Hey, I don't want to be treated this way. I don't want to feel like this. So let me start changing the kind of guys that I talk to, the kind of guys I receive in my presence and all that stuff. Right. I don't watch all this crap these days. It's ridiculous.
And they say on Instagram, it goes both ways. They over here, who we got? Tis078, she said, the work starts from the very beginning.
Absolutely. And throughout. Thank you.
You
have to keep working at it. You got to start from the beginning. You know how people say, you know, things start real hot and heavy in the beginning, and then it's like kind of dwindles and everything.
True.
But if you want to keep it hot and heavy, it takes work from both people.
A lot of damn work.
It takes a lot of work.
Right. Sheesh. So, you know, me being a married man, of course, I know that work is what separates, you know, those that stay in long-term relationships and those that fall by the wayside. And because that aspect of the relationship is where people get tired, complacent, where they get like, you know what, I don't know. I didn't know that I'd have to, you know, sustain this level of greatness for so long in terms of just being able to maintain the relationship I want. You know, so keeping a woman happy is very tough. Keeping a man happy is very
easy.
No,
my God.
Excuse me.
I think
it is not.
If you think that just it's some guys think inside the box and not outside. I mean, like little stuff. I'm